Okay, I've turned off most of the lights in the house, so I'm gonna make my way outside to the back. And so what I can tell you that is that the backyard is a little more noisy. You've got a back road, although the speed limit is 35 miles an hour. There is notable traffic sound, nothing obnoxious, just road noise. The yard is definitely maintainable. It's not exactly huge. It's bigger than the house that we just came from, but not as big. Or actually, this yard is bigger than the last one where we came from, but it's definitely manageable. Here's the profile of the house from the back. I can tell you here that this house is going to need a little bit of work, but I'll touch on that in a little bit. We've got track stack, which is not wood, it's composite material. It's perfect type of material for the Northwest because this is composite, so it doesn't rot. It's almost like plastic wood, and if you take care of it, it'll last you very, very long time. And a little more mature landscaping. So here's one of the sprinkler heads from the Rainbird system. It's hard for you guys to see, but there are debris overflowing from the gutters. There's evidence of moss because this side of the house gets very little sun, and there's buildup of leaves in the valley. So those things should be taken care of pretty regularly to prolong the life of your roof. Oh, I just noticed something else. So this hookup here is part of the split system that we saw in the bedroom. So a lot of the wiring, electrical, is running under the cross space, and this thing was not sealed correctly. You can't see this, and it's hard to adjust with one hand, but there is a gaping hole that's probably the size of a golf ball, and that is not good because that is an intrusion point for rodents, and rodents love crawl spaces, so that is not good. It's not horrible, but it's not good, and there's a way to remedy that, but I just wanted to point that out because we always preach to homeowners to make sure all the entry points are tucked away to prevent current and future infestation of mice and rats. So I tend to look at all the cross ventilation vents, and of course the home inspector will do this for you. I just learned some of these tips and tricks, after years of selling real estate. So let's take a look over here. So this house, okay, so that's the thing for the split system. It runs right up the house and into the bedrooms. And you've got our arborvitaes here, touching the house, touching the roof. We always advise to keep any debris or any type of plantation to not touch a home. It should be nice and trimmed away, minimum of 6 to 9 inches. And reason why we do that is because bugs love wood, and you don't want termites starting to eat up your wood siding. That could become a huge problem. There's your cross space access. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this video here in a few seconds here. I honestly don't think this is the house for you guys. If I had to rate this one, I would rank it a 5 out of a 10. 5 is being generous. I think there's a lot of updating that needs to be done. Quite a few TLCs, and I'd imagine through a home inspection there'll be a lot more discoveries about this house that I'm not able to see because I don't have the tools or resources to do it. but this one needs a little bit of love. Neighborhood, I would say, is just as equivalent as the last house that we came from, but this one, in my opinion, would be a hard pass. I would definitely go after the other one if you're interested. So I will upload this video. Both videos will be 3 parts and I'll label as such. And I look forward to hearing from you soon.